I am going to use this image as a thumbnail for a YouTube video on Liverpool. Now, with thumbnails in YouTube, they can be no bigger than 2 megabytes. Now, the image you are looking at was a 5 megabyte PNG file that I've loaded into GIMP, which is clearly too big to be used as a YouTube thumbnail. If you consider what you can see up here, the resolution of the image is 2560 by 1440. To reduce the size of the image file, I'm going to scale it down. And to achieve that, you come here to where it says image, click onto it, and then go to scale image and click onto that. And this dialog box will appear. I would like to point this icon out first, and I'm going to click on it, and you'll see that it will alter. And it's showing a broken chain there. When I click it again, the chain is linked. And what this means is that this width and this height stay in proportion to one another. So if I now come to here and enter 720, and now click into where it's 2560, watch what happens to that value. You can see it goes to 1280. In other words, these numbers are still in proportion to each other. The fact that I've altered this will also alter relative to its size by the same amount. It's now a question of clicking onto here to scale and watch what happens. And there you can see the image has gone much smaller. It has been scaled down. If you now consider this area, you can see that the image has been scaled down to 1280 by 720. It is now a case of coming to File and going to Export As, at which point an appropriate dialog box will appear, and you can then export the image as a PNG file or a JPEG file or a file of your choosing. I exported it as a PNG file, and it brought the size of the original file down from 5 megabytes to 1.6 megabytes. So you can see scaling the image down will, when we save it, create a smaller image file, and that was small enough to upload to YouTube as an appropriate thumbnail for a video. Of course, there are many other reasons as to why you might want to scale an image. You might want to scale it down, or you might want to scale it up. This video has shown you how you go about scaling an image to a different size.